Hi there, Brenda. Yes, good afternoon. Oh, still quite busy. A bit, but it's okay. I had 5 meetings the whole day. Yeah, it's terribly tiring. Actually, no. Because because we have oh, we have work tomorrow because there are two big events for Saturday and one major event this Sunday. Yes, it's all for the government. Like for Yes, it's really challenging. Everything that you do, it's for the people. Like tomorrow, it's anti-drug addiction and free eye checkup for the people. Yeah. And then Sunday, it's our General Assembly. It's when we talk to the people as a group and report to them all the things we've done for the first quarter. Okay, so there. And you sent me a message a while ago about cherry blossoms. Yeah, you want me to give you 5 to 10 useful sentences. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. All right. But first, I'd like to know, because the thing is that this will affect the quality of our lesson. So I'd like to ask, do you want me to discuss it now, or we will discuss it once we are done with the notebook? Okay, sure. I will just take note of that in your notebook. And which one do you want to go first? The cherry blossom sentences or the lesson? All right, so I'd rather choose the lesson first, okay? All right, so last time we had the topic. Okay, we started with the topic about online dating. Okay, so let's have a review on how we pronounce again this word. Do you remember this one? Mm-hmm. So can you read this? All right, that sounds better now. And then this one, said. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Any other, yes, figure. And any other questions or clarifications about group tour? Okay, I remember this was the last word. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, independent vacation or tour. Mm-hmm. All right, by the definition, okay, I am on that page. By definition, it says here, first line, okay, escorted tours are normally conducted by a tour director. So there is one contact person, and you call that person as a tour director. and he is the one taking care of all services from the day you arrived in a country until the end of your vacation days. Okay. Now, when you say escorted tours, it includes the flight details like uh, your plane ticket, your hotel, transportation. Okay, if you're going to hop from one hotel to the other or inter-island flights, okay, and of course the food that you have to eat or that you need to eat and other kinds of traveling for sightseeing. Yes, he is the tour guide. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, mm. But I think there was someone who volunteered to do that for you, right? Oh, nobody did? Oh. Or maybe just a friend referred to you another person? Like someone, okay. Mm. Okay, now the independent vacation. Okay, so it says here, it's very clear, second line, a tour guide is normally not included, but there is a host or someone you can call anytime if you need or if you have some questions about sightseeing. Okay. Yes, you have more time to explore the city all by yourself or your group. Okay. Right. So your vacation in Japan next week, is it like an escorted tour or again an independent vacation? Ah, okay. So there. Okay, going back to the notebook now. Right. We also had okay, the before reading and listening. Now let's go to synonym match. I see you have answers already. Okay, so way, E, correct. Wrong. Okay, let me just put a check here. Wrong. I is bad. Figure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. And then started. Okay. Options. Okay. And mm-hmm. For careful, it's C. Uh, because it's more on description. You are describing she is careful. You can say she is cautious. So your answer here is correct. Okay. Sometimes we have to check what form of the word it is. If it's a verb or if it's, yeah, those, I mean, that thing will give you an idea on what form it is. So, okay. But your answer is correct here. Careful is cautious. Creepy. It's weird. Yes. Respond. Okay. Warned. All right. Okay. And profile. H. Description. Very good. Any more questions here? Okay. Do you want to use them in sentences? No. All right. Now, discussion questions. Okay. For letter A, what did you think when you read the headline? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. First thing I notice is the word yes. I wonder why you started your sentence with yes. Is the question asking for a yes? Okay. So, yeah. So technically, this one should not be included because it's asking for your opinion or reaction. You can start right away with, I think, online dating will be a trend for people. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because nowadays, network. Okay, you can be more specific here. Okay, because network is different from online dating. Okay. When you group a lot of computers together, let's say you have 10 computers in your office, and you link them all together so all of them can have an access to a printer or to a scanner, that is networking also. That's network. But since our topic, we are talking about online dating, then you can um, say it here, okay? So online dating is getting popular and people rely on it too much, correct? So that it is okay, so that it costs. You meaning the world is getting smaller? Hmm. Living circle. This is okay. Living circle. Actually, I'm a bit confused too, but I'm looking for the right word to say here. So, uh, I'm thinking, okay, I will just put this on the next page so that, so meaning their life is getting limited when it comes to human interaction. Is that what you're trying to say? Because if I'm going to rephrase this, okay, I'll give you some options. Then let me know which of them you think is what you're trying to say, okay? The first one, okay, so that it caused their living circle shrink. People rely on it too much that it made their lives, it made their circle of friends, made their mm, actual circle of friends very limited, or people rely on it too much that the human interaction is is has become limited. That people rely on it too much. Mm, that it has affected the quality of human interaction in making their mm, in making their interpersonal relationships. Interpersonal relationships very limited. Okay, instead of using living circle, I'm thinking if you were actually referring to circle of friends or human interaction or the interpersonal relationships, meaning you are talking to a real person, like face to face. Okay. Yes, it's not the proper term for that. I'm actually. Mhm. Oh, okay, but let me have a second thought on that. Living circle. Okay, I searched for living circle and I see here. Okay, I think I'd better give you the link. Okay. Well, let's see why that's the kind of definition. Uh, yes, that one. When you click it, that's the meaning of living circle. It's a ceremony for Cub Scouts. And then when you go down, second, okay, second meaning there. What is the meaning of circle of life? It's not living circle, but circle of life. Okay, can we click on the second option there? What is the meaning of circle of life by Wiki Answers? Okay. Okay, you just click the second. Okay, I'll go back again. hmm There is a meaning given by Wiki Answer. Do you see that? Okay. Okay, let's see. The second here, okay, isn't it when you click this, I see you are on the link. When you click it, you see their living circle, web definitions, right? And then I'm the living circle dot. Next to that, what is the meaning of circle of life? By Wiki Answers. No, okay, I'll give you again the link. Okay. I'll try to send this on your Skype. Okay, when you click it, can you do you see living circle? Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's what we want. The second one in blue. Okay, that's the first blue, right? The second, after that, what is the meaning of circle of life? Wiki answers. Okay. Yes. Because it says here, okay, what is the meaning of circle of life? Click to see answer. Let's click the arrow. The meaning of the circle of life is when you have sex, then you are born, you live, have relationships, friends, family, boyfriends, a husband, and children. Okay, so we cannot use circle of life here because circle of life refers to the cycle. Like when you were born, then you became an let's say an adult or a married person, and then you became a grandmom, and then you die. That's the circle of life, the cycle of life. Okay, so we cannot use it. So based on that, there is the word living circle is inappropriate. Okay, first there's no, okay, there is living circle, but it's for scouting. Okay, of course, we are not talking about scouting. So the next nearest term is circle of life. But now that we studied what the meaning of circle of life is, then we can say it's not the right word that we need, right? Okay, so we have the other options here. So I have circle of friends, human interaction, or the interpersonal relationships. Mm-hmm. Relationships. Okay. So it's like mhm. Sh- Shrink. Shrink is usually for objects that are getting small. Okay. We are not talking about objects here. We are talking about relationship. Okay. So when you're talking about relationships, we can say limited or diminishing. Limited equals diminishing. Okay. Or getting less. Okay. So sometimes even the word, even if it's technically the right word, but the the usage, the proper usage of that word, we have to consider. In English, that's what we call appropriacy of a word. Okay, is it appropriate to use that? Although literally, like for the word shrink, it's getting smaller. Okay, but we cannot use shrink because it's talking about things getting smaller in size. Okay, so there is this kind of conflict or concern in English. And you know what, Brenda, I'm so happy because you are already in this level. This is for me. This is already a high level question for a student like you, because you are no longer after uh, the basic words. You are already after looking for the best way to say a word. Okay, I mean, the quality of questioning right now that you have is not a common trend. So it means you are progressing. Okay, which is a good indicator that you are learning. Okay. All right. Yeah, because we are now talking about the appropriateness or appropriacy of a word. Okay. This is already a high level learning. Mm-hmm. Yes. Proper way of using it. Appropriate. Yeah. Appropriacy. Yes. Appropriate. Appro. Appropri. Appropria. Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's better. You know, I encountered this word when I was already working. Yes, when I was already working because um, it's common for me to say appropriate, proper term, appropriate word, but when I had a training about the correct word to use, that's the first time I encountered appropriacy. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because we can easily link it to the word appropriate, right? That's what we call word family. Okay, but when we really studied the meaning of this, I was, I think, already 20 or 21 years old. Like technical study of this word, okay? Because I seldom use this when I was in college. I really did not use it. It was not a common word for me that time. Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. That's why online teaching is a good business because um, it it answers the need for the students to speak. Speaking in straight English for 1 hour is a big help for students who want to get better in conversation. Because just imagine, out of 24 hours of speaking in Chinese, you have only 1 hour to spend, and that is to speak in English, right? So, the more hour a person spends speaking in English, the better he will become in conversation. Okay? All right. So, there we're done with letter A. Okay. Oh, let's see. 30 minutes. It's over. Do you want to continue with B or? Okay. What springs to mind when you hear the term online dating? Hmm. Okay, this one is already correct. I think it can help some people to get opportunities to know more friends. Okay, but not for everyone. Verbally speaking, this is acceptable. I mean, when you're talking, but not for everyone because you are comparing or you are talking about some people in your first sentence. Okay, not all. Now, this one is good, but not for everyone. But if you really want to make it really complete, you just have to add, um, but not, but this is not for everyone. Adding this will just make it better a little. A little, okay? Yes. Okay. But not really having a big impact. Okay? Because the effect is so minimal. All right? But yes, yes, yeah. But trying to get the message across, your sentence is already fine. Okay. What I am considering here is number one, if you are going to say it verbally, okay? And second is if you're going to write it. Correcting how to say it is different from correcting if you are writing it. In writing, we have to be more careful. Unlike in verbal, the most important thing is you were able to give the message clearly. You were understood, okay? That's one of my adjustments in your class. I'm showing you if it's acceptable orally and, when writing, okay? How about letter C? Do you want to continue or stop? Okay, so I will just mark this for March. So you're not gonna be here next week. So it's April 2, right? Wednesday, April 2. Okay, I'll just mark this April 2. What day? Okay, I have to check first. Just let me know what days you want to have, because I need to check my schedule. Mm-hmm. 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 Ah, time. Okay, for the time, really, I have to start at 5. Because for morning and afternoon, I'm working as a government official. Yeah. There's no way for me to have an earlier, let's say morning or lunchtime, it's gonna be hard for me because I still have to go back home and then go back again to my office. So it's a hassle for me. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. I'll go to the last page for your concern about cherry blossom vacation. Okay. Let me get your message again. You want to have 5 to 10 useful sentences to explain the situation, meaning the things you will see there. We are talking about past tense here, right? I am going to see. I'm going to see the Cherry Blossom Festival. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. Going. Yes, it's more on C. See the Cherry Blossom Festival. Okay. And then what else? I am mhm. I'm going to experience. I'm going to experience. Hmm. Not explore because explore is for extreme. I'm going to experience, yes, the cherry blossom. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. I will open a link here for cherry blossoms. Okay. Hmm. Wait. Uh, it's always bloom. Cherry blooming. Yes, blooming. Because we're talking about the flowers here. Okay. It's blooming is the best word. Let's see here. I am on this link. Okay. I'm going to see. Or, okay, I saw the word. I am going to enjoy the cherry blossom season.
Oh, enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else I can see? I can say like very impressive for so
Mm-hmm.
many people or many the cherry blooming, something like that. Just make more sentence.
Well, if you want, you can use their term, sakura.
Oh,
If
sakura.
yes, if you
Yeah.
want to be different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Japan for Sakura Festival.
Sakura.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to Japan
Mm-hmm.
for their Sakura Festival. Okay.
Okay.
Of course, when you say it, your friends would like, "Oh, what's Sakura Festival?" Oh, it's how they call cherry blossom in Nihongo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And what else I can say? Like want to explain like many people uh, how the sakura is blooming. Can you make a sentence like that?
Why it's blooming?
Blooming, that means
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the flower, still in the beginning has not blooming.
Yes.
But I want to cherry has been
In full
blooming.
bloom.
Yes, yeah, like that.
Okay. I want to see um bloom. Let me check the form of bloom. Okay, it's a
Or I
noun.
want to mention the time, the date I go visit. It's just the right day because during these days the cherry sakura is the best time for you know blooming.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say? How can I say that?
I I will let's say I will travel in Japan next week because it is the best time because cherry blossom are at its best are at its best. Mm,
Can I say cherry blossoms are blooming?
blossoms. Hold on. Let me check. I have to double check if talking about blossom is already referring to blooming. Blossom. You see, when you say blossom, that is the season or the peak period of bearing flowers. So that's already the peak, like full bloom of a flower. That's
Full
blossom.
bloom of flower.
Yes,
Okay.
so that's already the peak. So it's going to be hard for us to look for a word that would describe the peak season. But you can say, I will travel in Japan next week because it is the peak season of the cherry blossoms. Why next
Oh,
week? Because that's the peak season.
of peak season. Oh,
Yes.
of the cherry blossom.
Yes.
So we call it a leaf or petal. Any difference?
Leaf and petal?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Leaf, of course, that's the leaf, right?
Uh-huh.
And then the petal, that's the part of the flower. Okay, uh, let me show you one. Petal.
So petal is for flower, right? And the leaf is for tree.
A flower may have a flower may have both the leaf and the petal. Okay, wait. Cherry blossom petal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say here. The small sizes there,
Mm.
that's what you call the petal.
Petal.
Yes, there.
Petal. Petal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the
Yes.
petal.
Yes.
So cherry blossom leaf, let's see. Because what I know, if it's cherry blossom season, there are less leaves, right? Okay, here. You see the difference?
Mm.
The green ones, that's
Oh,
the
that's
leaf.
all leaf.
Okay, those are the leaves.
Okay. Another is I know the petal is for flower.
Yes.
Leaf is the most time is green.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So during, I think I remember one of my friends who has been to a cherry blossom festival. She
Mm-hmm.
told me it's hard to find a leaf during the peak season because it's really, there are really a lot of flowers there. That's why it's called the cherry blossom.
If the flower very, 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 so
Few.
not few, and many.
Ah,
You
okay.
want to explain the situation?
Okay. There is almost no leaf during cherry blossom season.
And actually, some wait for many, 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 so many cherry blossom.
You can say there are so many.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. There are so many cherry blossoms during the peak season of the festival. Because the festival is, I mean, a longer period, right? It can
Mm-hmm.
be 1 week or 2 weeks. But in those days, there will only be few days where you will see so much or so many cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of saying there are so many, there are, you can say thousands of cherry blossoms.
Thousands of cherry blossoms.
Hmm.
Peak season. So the when the sometimes during the summertime we want to buy the flight tickets is very hard and expensive. So it's called high season. High season is also can I say the peak season. Like summertime,
Yes, yes.
it's hard to get the
Mm-hmm.
ticket.
Yes. Peak season. Most of
Oh,
the time, we call it peak season. Okay.
not high season.
High season, I've encountered one case. I saw high season, but I think it's better to say peak season.
Oh,
Okay. Peak season and oh, sorry.
so if I say because it's a summertime is the peak season, so it's very hard to get a ticket. Is it right?
Summer. Oh, why is this like this
Summertime.
one?
What
Hold on.
happened?
I don't know. Summer. Okay, summer season is the.
Summertime is the peak season.
Mm-hmm.
So
Summertime is the
if
peak season.
so, the ticket is very expensive.
Okay, tickets are expensive during summertime because it is the peak season. Or
Oh.
you can say summertime is the peak season.
Mm-hmm.
That's why tickets are
So
expensive.
expensive.
Okay, are so expensive.
So use peak season instead of high season, right?
Yes. It's
Oh.
well for me, okay? Most commonly used is peak season.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Just like when you're talking about peak hour
Mm-hmm.
or off peak hour.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Yeah.
Traffic means traffic is smooth or not.
Yes. Okay.
Maggie, do you know why the people call the Western people call the happy hour during 5 p.m. to
Ah, happy hour.
7?
This one.
Yes.
Okay, I asked one of my friends who owns uh, a
Restaurant,
bar. Yes.
a bar. Uh-huh.
Happy hour is actually just to have an effect on how people think. Happy hour is not actually not a happy hour. If you notice, happy hour sometimes starts around 6 until 9
Mm-hmm.
p.m., right?
Yeah.
Because this is the time wherein few people drink alcohols.
Uh-huh.
Because this is for the dinner time.
Yeah.
Or this is the time they are leaving their offices.
Yeah.
Okay? So they are offering happy hour to encourage people to go to the bar as early as possible. That's why this is the time they offer a lot of huge discounts, right? A lot of freebies. Because this is
Oh.
actually their off peak hour.
Oh.
So they
So
are. Mhm.
during this time is off peak hour, so they offer
Yes.
discount
Yes. Reality. Yes.
for alcohol.
Speaking. This is the off peak hour.
Off peak hour.
Okay.
be for traffic and also the business, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. So they are trying to reverse the meaning from
Mm-hmm.
off peak, like no customer, to happy hour. So that's it's that's why it's limited. Still they are earning. Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but happy hour is only mentioned this period of time.
Most of the time, 6 to 9.
16.
Yes.
Okay, so if I ask my friends, like, do you want to have a happy hour today? Let me know. I will invite him to have a drink during this period of time.
Yes. But again, you have to double check what is the offered time in that bar because sometimes it varies, but most of the time it's 6 to 9.
Oh,
Because for some they offer around 5 o'clock or others start at 7. So you have to verify with the manager, like
yeah.
what time is your happy hour there? Or until what time? What time does your happy hour start?
So not possible from 10 p.m., right?
Yes, because that's already a peak hour.
Okay, I see.
Okay. All right. So we'll stop from here because I have to prepare for my next class.
All right.
All right. So I'll see you again after a week.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.